talking to you about Michelle.Lundeen, the real estate stuff that we've done with Michelle, and it's been a lot over the years. We've known Michelle a long time, and we're older than her, but we think we're pretty intuitive about people, and I think one of the biggest things, at least from my perspective, and I think Vicki would agree, is that we trust Michelle. Both Vicki and I have lived in Cambridge most of our lives, and you get to know lots and lots of people. And over the years, we've gotten to know many, many realtors that are wonderful people, wonderful realtors. And so we have a broad array of people we could choose. And you know, we might have chose somebody else at the beginning of our relationship with Michelle, but we chose Michelle because of the deep sense of trust that we have. And that's huge. Maybe one of the things that underscore that that happened within the last 3 years is that Vicki has a good friend that's elderly and going through lots of changes in her life. And at one point she had to sell her home, and we didn't think twice about who that might be because we knew Michelle would be the best person for that job in terms of being sensitive and honest and just a good person to work with, and it all turned out just like that. So.
And then, you know, we've just known Michelle not only as a real estate agent, but also just as a person in the community, and how thankful we are that she connects to this community and loves it as much as we do. We both grew up in Cambridge, and this is our home. And Michelle is such an integral part of this community and so involved in things. But I actually had to make a list of all the people that have worked with Michelle and her team to buy houses. We have 2 sons, and Eric has, when he was a single guy, he bought a house, and that was through Michelle and her team. And then when he got married, they bought a house, and that was also through Michelle and her team. And then we have a younger son, Bjork, and Bjork bought a starter home through Michelle and her team, and then their family home. And then the person that Larry mentioned, who has been a friend of mine for decades. And then my mom's home. You know, Michelle and her team sold my mom's home, and that was
quick.
Yeah, it was very quick, and you know, it was it's kind of a emotionally difficult situation because my mom had Alzheimer's, and she was moving into a home where she would be better cared for. And then we have a friend, Betty, and right now Michelle is helping Betty with a transition, hopefully to another place also. So many people have worked with Michelle and her team, and most of these have been referrals that we feel like we can give to other people and know that Michelle is honest and a person of integrity, and that's what we're always looking for.
And have a sense of comfort about each one of those deals. We're lucky to have her in our community, and we're lucky to have her as a resource when it comes time to sell your home or a relative's home.